Hello, children. It's just friendly neighborhood Mr. Shornack here. And today, we're going to... My Loom video keeps, flashing, and it's freaking me out. Sorry, guys. I hope it's not messing with any of you guys. Today, we're going to work on sentence types. Again, that's different than the kinds of sentences. Remember, sentence kinds are things like declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. Types of sentences, again, as we're going to watch some Khan Academy videos and we're going to play some Jeopardy. Sentence types are things like simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and the fourth one, compound complex sentence. So, that thing's freaking me out. All right. So we watched some Khan Academy videos. You guys downloaded 2 sets of notes. We played a little Jeopardy together. And now I'm going to read these sentences to you. And then you guys are going to decide what type of sentence this is. So directions on the line below the sentence. Type whether the sentence is simple, compound, complex, or compound complex. Notice the numbers in parentheses. That's how many are in this worksheet. Number 1, Mr. Shornack loves to go to work early in the morning on late starts, but Mrs. Gibbs tries to save him from himself. Number 2, Mr. Roboto and Mr. Miller love to coach football. They very much do. They're looking forward to it. Number 3, when the phone rang in the morning, the students hoped and prayed that it was for a late start or a snow day. 4, if you really stop to think about it, it's after midnight somewhere. Therefore, whenever you feed a mugwai, it will become a gremlin and it will bite your face off. 5, drivers and pedestrians treat snow on the road in Pueblo like it's Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. 6, this means that all the rules are thrown out the window so you can go to town when it comes to driving. Those are 2 idioms in those sentences. Shut up, Tig. Yes, sir. 7, whenever I try to figure out what the fox says, I realize that it's stupid and pointless. So I quit and chase the fox off. 8, women may be from Venus, but men are from Mars, and that's where all the good candy bars are made. 9, I am almost done with this assignment. 10, after reading the sentences for this assignment, their zaniness made me assume Mr. Shornack created them. Okie dokie. So let's go back up to number 1. Let's do number 1 together. So, always look at it this way, and you guys do not have to highlight the way I'm going to highlight things. So, number 1, always ask yourself, what's the subject of the sentence? Now, again, with compound, complex, and compound complex sentences, you're going to have more than one subject. So, if I look at the first sentence, Mr. Shornack loves to go to work early in the morning on late starts. Well, right there, I'm asking myself, who or what are we talking about? We're talking about Mr. Shornack. So I'm just going to highlight him in orange. I'm going to highlight the subjects in orange. And what does he do? What's his action, his state of being? Well, he loves. So here's our subject, here's our predicate. And I'm going to highlight this in blue. Go Bronco colors because the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl. Therefore, I want to be ornery. All right. So what does he love? He loves to go to work early in the morning on late starts. So that's one sentence. And then we look at the next part of the phrase, but Mrs. Gibbs tries to save him from himself. Yes, she does. She's gonna pound me to China if I keep doing that. Shut up, Ty. Yes, sir. So we look at A. We see this word right here. This is but, and I'm going to highlight this red. This, again, remember, is a coordinating conjunction. And so then we see Mrs. Gibbs tries to save him from himself. Do we know who or what we're talking about in that sentence? We do. Mrs. Gibbs is our subject. So again, we're going to make Mrs. Gibbs orange. Again, you guys do not have to make any of these orange. I'm just helping you with this. What does she do? What's her action? She tries. I'm going to try not to come back. Shut up, Tyke. It's quoting Dawn of the Dead, second favorite movie of all time. So what we see right there is we have two subjects, Mr. Shornack and Mrs. Gibbs, and we have two predicates, loves and tries. And they're combined with a coordinating conjunction. So therefore, we know that makes the sentence compound. So underneath, you guys are going to put, for ST, which means sentence type, you're going to put compound. Now, remember with a simple sentence, we will have one or more subjects and maybe one predicate. Remember, as we're going to watch on the video, with a simple sentence, you can have a compound subject, but then you only have one predicate, and vice versa with predicates and even with objects. Remember, with a compound sentence, you have to have at least two or more subjects and at least two or more predicates. And remember that they have to be combined with a coordinating conjunction. Those are those fanboys for and, nor, but, or, yet. So, I think I went over something stupid. No, I didn't. Shut up, Tyke. Now, again, with a complex sentence, remember, you have to have an independent clause, which is a sentence, which is a simple sentence, and then you have to have a dependent clause, which is a sentence fragment. And remember that a sentence fragment or a dependent clause is always going to begin with a subordinating conjunction. Hence, remember that I told you guys to download a lot of worksheets and then have those as backup. We'll talk about that today. And then a compound complex sentence, again, is a sentence that's going to have two or more independent clauses and at least one complex clause. So, again, we've done one of the compound sentences, so there's only two more compound sentences in this worksheet. There's three simple sentences, there's two complex sentences, and there's two compound complex sentences. As always, Pirates, if you need any help, please raise your hand in class. Remote learners, please unmute yourself or message me on Schoolology. Thank you very much, Pirates, and have a super sparkly day. And now that the NFL season is officially over for the 2021 season, I can say go Broncos.